Hey everybody, Tom back here, Blue Water Coins and Resale. This is going to be our economy submission. I'll try and run through this one a little bit quicker, just because they are 30 some odd coins on this one. This is 1802 large cent. This is being submitted by a local customer. This one was in an NGC slab. He was not thrilled with the grade, so what else do you do but crack it out and see what the other company says. So we are sending that one in submission for him, along with some of these other ones. He usually sends in the Flying Eagles and the Indian heads. So this is one of his here. I know he said that this was a snow variety, but he kind of wanted to see if it's straight graded. Let's see, might be just a little too focused. Okay, there we go. So he wants to basically see if this is in a straight grade before he paid the extra $15 to have the variety put on it. Because I basically said to him, if it doesn't straight grade, it doesn't really matter. You could put, S2, S3, S4, whatever the snow variety is on that, without having to pay the $15. If it's not a straight graded coin, it really doesn't make much of a difference. So I think we're going to try and see if we can get that one into a holder for him before we get the variety. So this was a 1872. This was something a local customer brought in. It was in a basement slab. It was slabbed as a VF20. I don't think it's going to be anywhere near a VF20. Who knows though? I've been wrong before. So it's we're kind of just setting this one as an educational piece, just to kind of see, low scale, low end, but key date, where this one ends up at. I think probably more like a fine, but we'll see. So this next one's being submitted by Kim. This is a 1908 Indian. So I think this one will probably grade out as a red brown. I think there's enough red left on this coin that they should give that one the red brown designation. I know most people want the brown designation, and if you watch some of my older videos, you can tell that I am sometimes stumbled as to why they give the brown designation when it looks like the coin should have been red brown, but that's half the fun, right? So hopefully Kim gets a good one on that one. And this here is an 1884 V-nickel. This one went with the other one that was in the early bird batch. So we're sending this one in the economy. This one really had to go, I think, MS66 to be any value higher than what we'd want to send in for our, the $22 tier. If it jumped up into a 66, then maybe it would be worthy of sending in for the early bird at $35, but we're going to go ahead and send this one into the tier. It looks like there might be a little scratch there on the, I don't know if you can see that, right next to the right side of the V, right there. See it kind of catching? That's the first time I've seen that, so we'll see whether they straight grade that, because like I said, the front of that coin is just absolutely gem. No marks, no nicks. So, alright, like I said, try and go through this one a little bit quicker. Another one being submitted here for the store. This one's going to be the 1915 Buffalo. Said Buffalo is not my series. This is one that I've never really got into. This is the 15S, a little bit better date. Another coin we're just kind of sending in for educational purposes, $22, just to kind of see. It looks like it's an XF. It's got the full horn. But, I'm not exactly sure whether a coin of, this dirtiness, I guess, would qualify as an AU. I know it has more to do with the details. But, like I said, I just don't know if there's enough luster there at all to have this coin be considered an AU. It might be hiding there under, the grime and whatever this is, but kind of just an educational one to send in and see what we get back. So it looks like that is going to be it for the first round. Keep these all in order. Alright, this was another one being submitted by the store. Found this in a book. Forgot we had this one. This one's up on the Buffalo tray for quite a while at $35, and nobody took it. So we're gonna send it in, see what they say. A little bit of color on it, nothing crazy spectacular, but a nice looking buffalo. Like I said, this might come back AU. It could come back Mint State. I'm not really sure. Like I said, the buffaloes are just kind of educational pieces for us as we try and learn, more about the grading process with the buffaloes and kind of how NGC grades them. So we'll see what they've got to say. And this next one's being sent over by Blake. This one is a 38D, D over S. We're sending this in for the variety. This one is a free variety, so we don't have to pay $15. If you wanted to identify which of the D over S's it is, that would be an additional charge on that one. So we're going the cheap route, $15, not needed on this one. So hopefully, like I said, NGC will call that one the D over S. And hopefully for Blake's sake, he gets a good grade on that. And this one here, this is one I just picked up at the show. This is a 1944 S War Nickel. I paid quite a bit for this one, but it really is spectacular in hand. So I'm hoping that we get a really good grade on this one. It would be exceptional if we're able to get a star. So yeah, the toning on the back definitely better than the front. So couldn't see it there, but there is some nice toning on the obverse as well. It's just not as nice as the back. So I do have this one to be submitted back, reverse side up. So we'll see what they grade that one. Another one here being sent in by Blake. This is the 1853 seeded time. So I know he had on the holder, he thought that there was, I don't know if this was before he submitted it over, PVC damage. So that could just be the green slime that was on the coin when it was taken out of its plastic holder. So but the coin looks pretty decent. Whether they're straight grade or not, we shall see. So another local customer here. This is a 1931 Mercury dime. I believe he was the one that sent in the 1931S. So I know this one he was hoping for full bands as well. Whether or not, questionable. So I guess we shall see on that one. And we got two more here before we get done with this batch of this submission. So this is a 1893 Isabella Quarter. Let's see, unfortunately they're probably going to call this one cleaned. It's a nice looking coin, but unfortunately it looks like it's just been over dipped on that one. You can kind of see the halo right around the face on that. So overall a nice looking eye appeal coin. I just don't know if NGC is going to call that one straight grade numeric. So we shall see though. And the last one here is going to be for Kim. See if you're on Instagram, you see me post this one the other day. Just a gorgeous coin. So if you've been watching their videos, you know Kim always gets the worst grade. So NGC can do him a solid on this coin right here. It is one of the nicest Standing Liberty corners you're probably ever going to see. It's not just one side, it's both sides too. So if this does not get the star designation, I don't know what will. So Kim, good luck on this one. I hope you get something good.